Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 28th, 2024. So you know what, man? Sheesh. So I needed ice real bad. All right. And I'm like, dang, I don't want to go to this store right here because it's like $5.99 for the big bag. And for the small bag, I think it's $4.99. Dude, that's a lot of money. At Walmart, they have it for like $2.50 and $4.50 or something like that, right? So I was like, oh, I don't want to go all the way to Walmart. It's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And just for ice, I mean, I need water, but not right now. I don't need it right now. I don't like to go until both of my water jugs are completely empty. So when I do go into the store, they're empty and I fill them right up. And so I was like, is there any other stores around here? And then, yeah, 10 minutes away, there's a place called Thriftway. And I'm thinking, oh, I've been to one of those stores before out here. They're a little expensive because of the small town, but they're all right, you know? And I was trying to think, was I paying over $5 for a bag of ice there? But I don't think I was. It was a little bit, but it wasn't like $5.99 a bag. And then the tax, by the time the tax is done, that's like an extra $2, you know? And so we're in Kansas, by the way. I don't know, taxes are different, something like this. And so I go, you know what? The weather is funky. I was able to take a walk around here with the doggies. But the weather is funky. So I thought, we're going to drive down over there to see 10 minutes. So I go there and then I see, a little bit up the road, like I could see it, was a Dollar General. So I was like, I think Dollar General has ice. I think it's cheap there. So I go over there and I see the lady and I said, hi, how much is your, big bag of ice? $7.99. That's like $8. That's expensive. Yeah, it's cheaper than up the road here, but $8 for a 20-pound bag of ice, that's like less than a gallon and a half of water, I think. And you can get a gallon of water for 50 cents. You see, what a ripoff. That is such a ripoff. So then I thought, let me go to the Thriftway because it's a grocery store. You figure the grocery stores will be a little cheaper. Thank goodness it was. At the Thriftway, it was $4.99, $1 cheaper from right here. But you know what is better than $8? Doubling the price just about, and then the tax on that. I don't mind to help the small towns, but when they hike it up like that, that is so disappointing, such a ripoff. And I know people are struggling right now, trying to pay their rent and all this thing. But you know what? I'll tell you what. People won't go to these stores if they know the prices are too high. If the prices are more reasonable, more people will shop there. But people aren't getting that. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody wants to drive 30, 40 minutes away. But I was reading on reviews of some of these places. They do. They're like, I drive the extra miles to get a better price. Yeah, if they lowered their prices to a more reasonable price, more people would shop there, and then the stuff would be filtered through better, because also I read that they have expired stuff at these places that they're selling, and they're still selling them at the full price. That's dangerous for people's health too now, so I mean, I don't know. So I went in there and the guy's like, it's $4.99, and I was like, I mean, it's still $5, but it's $1 cheaper than there. And then the taxes, so I paid $10 for 2 large bags. Now over there, I was paying like $11 for a big bag and a small bag. That's expensive. So I thought, let me just get the 2 big bags, even though I know like they're too big. They don't fit. You know what I mean? What is this here? Oh, it's my my purse. Even though I know it's not going to fit, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to figure it out because that's cheap. And I figured it out. So I was able to put a half a bag into the big cooler, a whole bag into the little cooler, plus a little bit more because the food is whittling down. I don't need to go to the store. I don't need to buy any more groceries. I still have vegetables. I have eggs. I have sausage and dog food. We're good, you know. So I was able to do that. And then I thought, how can I keep this extra ice? Because I had this much ice left. The ice is clean ice. You know, I don't drink the ice from the cooler because the outside of the ice touches items that have been sitting on the table or at the grocery store, other people touching it. So I don't drink that ice water, but I will this way. I have this is a cereal keeper, right? Because I was getting the bags of cereal and putting it in there, but I haven't really been getting that. It's a lot of sugar in that stuff. So I haven't really been getting that, but this has just been sitting on the side there. So I washed it out and whatever was left in the bag, I put it in here. Because if this melts, then I can drink it. You know, and I can use the ice to make my drinks because I have pomegranate juice, apple juice, grape juice. Those are the juices I have to drink because, you know, I don't drink soda. Soda can also make you fat. It gives you belly weight, you know, even though I have belly and regardless of whether I drink it or not, but it's okay. But yeah, you know, like, I mean, maybe I'm sounding like a cheapo right now, but I am. I have no shame in that. I am a cheapo, and I like to save my money. I don't like to spend it foolishly. You know, for a minute there, driving back from the store, even after I got the ice, I saw, what do you call it? I mean, I was thinking, I seen in Walmart that they sell ice makers. And, you know, every place I go, I have water. So I'm thinking, like, should I get one of those ice makers? You know, because by the time you add up how much I pay for ice and where I drive to, you know, if I have an ice maker, it'll probably pay for itself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do some research on those ice maker things because this ice prices is just absolutely ridiculous to keep my stuff cold. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my food to go bad, you know, so, and I like fresh stuff. I don't, you know, honestly, I don't really like to buy canned stuff anymore. I used to have a lot of it, but I don't think it's good. There's too many preservatives in there, and I think the other day when my stomach wasn't that good, I think it was because of the can, because I ate it from a can. I want to eat fresh food, you know. I want to cook my food, you know, I have been. That's how a lot of my time passes here. By doing my normal daily chores. I get up, I walk the dogs, we come back, I make a cup of coffee. I also, I bought something that I had before. But it busted. You know, nothing lasts forever, but it lasted a good amount of time. I bought another one of these. It's called Bodum. I got it from Walmart, but it looks like this. It's a coffee press. Because I have a bag of coffee there from, I guess, because I was trying to make some cowboy coffee. I saw it online. I wanted to try it. Bought a bag of coffee, and then it's been sitting there the whole time. Because I don't like to get the little granules in my mouth, you know. I mean, it's all right. I did it. It tasted good, but I don't like to be, you know. So I got one of these, and yeah, it's good like I remember. And I'm just going to be careful with it like I was before. It's plastic. I used to have a coffee press that was glass. That thing broke. It was a nice one too, but nothing I can do about that. But after that one broke, I was like, I can't get any more of these because I really can't have glass things because they break and it's dangerous. And I don't want to step on glass and I don't want the doggies to step on glass. So I got one of these. So I've been drinking, you know, nice fresh coffee in the morning. I know, like, you know, if I don't have coffee, though, it's okay. You know, I've mentioned before, I will drink tea. You can do tea in that thing, too. It's a coffee and tea press. So, you know, I can drink tea in that. Or if I don't have either, I will drink milk. I like milk because I put milk in everything anyways. So, you know, I think that's mostly what the flavor for me is the milky, you know. I don't know. Maybe if I don't have milk, I will be a little more panicked than if I don't have coffee, you know. But it's okay, you know. I also buy, like, I buy the bottle of milks, but I also get this. And this, it doesn't need to be refrigerated. Not until I open it. I buy these. It's a whole milk, but it doesn't need to be refrigerated. You buy it like this. But I only open it if I run out of the other milk. Oh, I do have another drink mix. I have hibiscus flower tea, Jamaica, that I make also. I just noticed that there. I should keep it out. You know, if you can't see your stuff, you forget to use it. And then you forget that you have it, and you buy another one, and it's like, oh shoot, I have too much. You know. So maybe I'm gonna clean through that. I haven't cleaned through my little storage area lately. Well, the top and the bottom ones, yeah, but not the middle one with all my, it's like the pantry, you know, it's all messed up in there. I gotta go through that. Anyways, so yeah, you know, like, you know, I was able to get this ice saved, so none of it goes to waste, because I have bought 2 big bags before, and then I wasn't thinking, what should I do with the rest of the ice that's left over, and I was putting it in their dog bowls. But I was doing that when the weather was hot outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not hot right now. And I just bought a bag yesterday from the store right there. That was like overnight, you know, what? $7 overnight. Boom, it's gone. Because it was humid. It was. Last night it was raining, and thundering. The doggies were so scared. Well, not Brian, but Chica, yeah. Yeah, Chica, yeah. Also, man, every day I find a new ticky on him. I gotta pluck that off, you know, because I check him because of his fur. Chica, nothing. I wonder why it's like that. Their body systems are, you know what? I don't even know. I don't know why Chica doesn't have them, but Brian does. Maybe because it's easier for them to hide. It's easy for her to get it off because there's no hair. She doesn't have a lot of hair. I don't even know. I did actually see when I was pulling out here today, there's a dog groomer. It's like a pet boarding kennel, but on the bottom it says grooming. I might call them and ask them if they could groom Brian again. Because when his hair is shorter, I can find things easier. He has like a, what do you call it? An undercoat, I guess. Because this dog is okay to be in the snow. You know what I'm saying? He's a furry dog. You know, a furry dogs is for you. They can be in the snow. Even though we're not, I don't like to be in the snow. I like to be more in when the weather's warmer, you know. But I'm going to see. And I think there might even be a vet around here. I'm not exactly sure where, but I could have sworn when I left here to drive to Missouri, I saw not too far. I don't think it wasn't in Missouri. It wasn't even in Atchison. It was just closer to here somehow, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. I'm going to see if I can go in there and ask them, look, I have a dog that, you know, one of my dog is good, but the other one keeps getting those little ticks I got to pull off him. I need the pill. He needs the pill. He needs to be on the pill for the fleas and ticks. That works the greatest. Because you know what? I buy that Avantic stuff. They've had collars. I have all these sprays. But the ticks still manage to get in there. Thank goodness he is good at warning me about that. It must hurt him. You know, like I didn't notice before because he had a lot one time. I took him to a Petco and they're like, you are banned from coming back here because of this, that, and the other, because of the ticks. I didn't know though, you know, and I was just like, whatever. It was in some other state anyways. So I just went to another one, or I went to another groomer. But yeah, I've been checking him and they're attracted to his bottom. you know. But I did find one on his back today. I doused him with that stuff. Um, I don't want him to be suffering. He tells me there's, he's like, something's back there, like when we were walking, he told me there's something back there. I found it right there on the top part of his bottom. And then today, he seemed like he wanted me to do something. And I started scratching him, and there was one on his back. So yeah, he is notifying me that, hey, I got something biting me. So I'm taking care of him now, but I can't, it's yucky to pick those things off. I mean, I wash my hands after. I use wipes, I use soap, everything, water, soap. But I don't want him to suffer like that. I need him to have that pill. I'll even get it for Chica because she doesn't seem to have anything with her. I don't know. Maybe I'll... No, I better. I'll probably do it after I move to the next spot. Because I know that the vet is going to charge me just to go to be in their system. They'll charge me $90 to $100. That's how they all are. And then they'll charge me for the pills. So, that's going to be $90 for each. And then the cost of the pills for each. Maybe I can ask, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to ask them for, what do you call that stuff? Heartworm medication too. I might as well. Because they just got done with that. And I need to keep it continuous with them. Because if we're out here, they have to be continually on heartworm medication, the monthly pill, The flea pill is like, I think it's like 3 months. And then you give them one every 3 months, something like that. So, I got to keep my doggy's health in order. But I want to wait until I get paid to do it. And then I will do it. Yeah, I just have to wait. I paid that big bill, so I have to wait. Oh, and about that thing, about feeling guilty. You know what? I don't feel guilty anymore. I was for a minute there, but I was like, no. Because fraud is when you don't want to pay, when you're trying to swindle your way out of paying something, taxes or government fee you need to pay, right? And I'm not doing that. I'm actually going in there wanting to pay. So this is why I think that I shouldn't feel bad or guilty about, whatever's going on. Because you know what I think it is? If you're going to drive around with that state's sticker on your car, you got to pay taxes on the sticker. That's what they want. I'm actually paying tax on the car. You know what I'm saying? For the full year of having this, or 2 years of having the sticker. So that's what it was. And that's where I was like, oh, all right. Because I felt a lot better. I was feeling guilty. Like, I don't like to lie, cheat, steal. I don't like to do any of that stuff. Bad karma is for real. Karma is for real, for real, for real. I don't like to do anything like that. But I was thinking, I was like, you know what? If you want to pay it, then there shouldn't be no problem. I think when you're doing fraud and all that, it's when you're trying to avoid paying the taxes or doing some Mickey Mouse so your taxes is cheaper. I didn't ask for nothing cheaper, nothing like that. I even paid penalties on 2001 because I didn't even know that was there. So, yeah, no, I didn't do anything illegal, I don't think. As long as I pay what I'm supposed to pay and try not to fraud the system, I think I'm safe. So, yeah. So, I don't feel guilt for that no more. So, but that's all I have. Look, it turned into a long one, but, that's all I have. I just wanted to say, these prices just for ice, ridiculous. I can't believe how these stores want to rape you, especially the campers, so it's all right. I guess that's just something I have to deal with. And I mean, I could go and do all these other things, but I don't want to dip into my other account, and I'm trying to save money, and I'm trying to be frugal, and because, I'm frugal. Even though you see me sometimes I buy certain things, but the things I buy are good quality, they last a long time, and I don't have to worry about nothing for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I get certain things for the quality. and the duration of how long it will last me. So, but on the real, I'm a cheapo. I'm a cheapo. I don't want to splurge. I don't want to spend money. But it's also because like I'm happy with what I have. You know what I mean? I don't need a lot of stuff. I'm not too flashy. As you can see, I live in in an enclosed trailer, so I'm not really that flashy. My car is kind of beat up too, so it's seriously, you know. Anyways, that's all I have. You know, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 28th. Yeah, April 28th, 2024, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.